What's up, guys? Season 44, War 3. This war I'm going to be taking Path 6, that's Spidey Supreme. Then I'm going to move on to Path 4, Section 2. And then I'm going to take that Absman Mini, that Ebony Maw Mini, and then the Mojo Mini. And then I'm going to finish off with the Chavez Mini. So starting off here with Spidey Supreme, he's only a rank 4. Only 125k health. I mean, my Cassie's almost approaching that amount of health with boosts. So, feeling pretty confident going into this one. Just doing the same thing as usual here. Knock him down at the start. And then apply that poison. And then get him in the corner, get my taunt up, and then phase his whole SP1. And he's already almost dead. Nice easy fight to start out with. Only 25 seconds. Man, people say Cassie's slow, but when she's ascended, she can be pretty quick. And extremely safe, obviously, as we're going to see later on in this video. Now we've got this Path 4 Claire. Lizer was actually a little bit nervous about assigning me this fight with Cassie because Claire's going to go unblockable after she throws one SP1. But I didn't really see an issue with this fight because Cassie never really needs to block anyways. Alright, yeah, there she goes unblockable, and she will be for the rest of the fight. But here, she's in the corner now, so whenever I need an opening, I can just heavy. And then get back to my SP1, build her to her SP1. And see, I need another opening here, so I'm just going to heavy again. And now Claire throws her SP1, I get an opening. And then I almost reach my SP1, but I need another heavy to get there. And then, boom, she's dead. So, no problem there for Cassie. And then next up, this Spider Ham. Lizer gave me the option here to use Cassie, but I was like, nah, there's no need. I'll just bring Fury. I usually run Deep Wounds 5 anyways, because I like to have the option of using Nick on offense in Battlegrounds, since he's pretty much an automatic pick for me anyways as a defender. And having that option of using him as an attacker is pretty cool. So here I just want to get the debuffs off me, so I'm just going to throw my SP1 as soon as I get to it. Really safe fight. I'm just going to eat all the power sting damage because it's my only Nick fight, so that's fine. I could just YOLO here and just not care about Ham's power, but I don't really like to play that way. I like to be a bit more cautious. Couple more light ending bleeds, and the Ham's gonna go down pretty quick. Into the striker, and he's dead. So now we get to get into the fun fights. Got 4 minis coming up. This first one is Absman. He's not tactic, so there's nothing special about that fight. I think the node just gives like power stings or something, which I'll try and avoid, but they'll give me willpower healing, and with Cassie's taunt up, she would take reduced damage anyways. And yeah, power snack, I'm not going to get any buffs anyways, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, so the strategy with Abs is just bait his SP1s and punish with your heavy with Cassie and rinse and repeat. And he goes down really quick. Because her power sting damage is direct damage, it's not physical or energy based. So it doesn't matter which form Absman is in, she's just going to do the same damage either way. Start off with a heavy like usual. And unfortunately, because abs isn't tactic, I'm not building those PIM charges. So it actually does take a little bit longer than tactic defenders. But it's fine. We dex, we get those PIMs up. Beta is L1. Yeah, same old Cassie thing. And with a light here to pause all my stings or slow them down. And the cool thing about this war, I'll show at the end, I didn't have to use any items, any potions. And my Cassie ended up at 100% health at the end of the war. So I absolutely love that. I even ate a few hits in some of these fights. Cassie just doesn't care. And I know people like to say that she's slow, and I just don't get that because obviously mine's ascended, so it's a bit different than the average person's, but I think the average fight time for most of these is around 50 seconds, which is not too slow. Especially for mini bosses, because once Cassie's ramped, she really starts going. So her fight time is actually similar for path fights and for mini bosses. So I think she's actually efficient in fight time for mini bosses, if you look at it that way. The only time I've actually hit max stings on this Ascended Cassian war was on that Sasquatch boss last war, so she's really just killing everything before she can fully ramp up. So this is Power Focus 2 and Scared Stiff Maw. Basically, in this fight, you just want to keep a good tempo. You want to get that taunt up right away so that he's throwing those L1s. And if you do get rooted, like I am in this fight, it's not really that big of a deal anyways. Right here, I'm going to get rooted. I'm just going to hold block, dex his heavy attack there, and then get my taunt back up. And he's almost dead anyways. And he's going to go down. And then next up, we've got this Mojo Mini. And this is just a hazard shift. Nothing special here. This season, all hazard shift fights are basically nothing fights with tactic attackers because they're going to be healing from those debuffs constantly. And in this fight, we're going to see how tanky Cassie really is. We're going to start off there with our special one, Heavy. Get that poison up, and then miss his entire SP1 and build all those stings. And then I'm going to go for a stand-up intercept, miss it, and I get double evades from her. And then I charge another Heavy. My battery didn't have enough time on it, and I eat another combo. And look at that, we're still at 96%. Adrenaline's going to bring me back to 97. Didn't even notice that combo. And then I'm going to get a Incinerate on me right here, which is just going to heal me back to full health. So it's like I never even ate a combo. It's just crazy stuff. I just love using Cassie for the fact that I don't have to use any potions ever. She's such a potion saver. And then the final fight, I have to wait for that Sassy to be down. Carl did a great job using Void there. Shout out to him. Now we've got this America Chavez, and she's not on Conflictor this time, which is really nice. She's just on Polka Dot Power. And basically in this fight, all I need to do is get my poison up because that's going to give me power. And it's going to take her stun shield down. So right there, end with a light, so I get the poison up. And we're off to the races here. Just baiting her L1s. Punishing with my heavy so I can build stings. There, charge another cheeky heavy and get my special one. Now she's taunted again. And then I'm going to intentionally dex that so I can end a combo here and place poison. Get to another special one. Miss a few more hits. And she's going down real quick. This is a rank 2 Chavez here, and I think this was under a minute. Really just not bad time at all. There we go, 56 seconds. And that was my war. Really chill one. No items used, finished 100%. And looks like we're going to win this one. We only got 4 more fights left. They're all path fights. So GG's to TCN, and I'll see you guys in the next one.